Right, let's go ahead and take a look at these arpeggiators. There's two in this device. We can, just like the other modes, cycle between layouts with the middle button when we are on the arpeggiator menu. We can use the 12 button anywhere in this, whether we're on one of the sub menus or not, to change the right layout. When we're in the right layout, actually make sure I've got the channel set properly. We're on cable 1, port 1. Why I chose port instead of channel, I do not know, but decisions. I'm gonna go ahead and change it to trigger, which is the default setting. We can hit that. Let's go ahead and hold this. And we'll go in and change the note value. Now the note value is going to be based upon your current BPM. Let's go a lot faster. While you're holding an ARP note, you can use the octave keys to go up or down. Looks like a couple of those notes are a little bit below. We can use the sync. Right now it's on no sync, but if you want to sync it to your BPM, whether you're using an external clock or internal clock, we can sync it. There might be a little bit of delay on the first press, but it's just waiting for the sync to come around. See, that first one was right on the quarter note. We can change the pattern. Modulates with the pressure as you hold it. Hold multiple if you'd like. We can change the sustain. A little more ring. More ring. Measures of sustain. Let's go back to this note value. We we could change the swing. If you've got some sequencers or anything else going, you could jog it off of the sync a little bit. I guess let's go back to here. We can also essentially mute some of the intervals. There's 8 intervals in the arpeggiator. Let's take out the first, that'll be the most distinct. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do every other one for a little. Change the key while you're holding. Let's go ahead and get all these back in. A little bit of a delay there on the swap because we're synced, but if we go to no sync, that's a single note on the arpeggiator. Let's go ahead and do a chord. Let's start off a little bit slower than that. We can also activate ARP to strum. This is our strum button, of course. Individually for each of these keys. Let's change the delay a little bit. Let's open it up. Releasing a little bit too much there. This volume's a little much for me right now. made this go quite high. Let's go ahead and change that to down. And let's bring that delay back down to something more like a strum. So a lot of options there. And we can globally enable ARP to strum. And we can also latch it. So we can just select a disable the intervals. I mean, really, that's essentially the same as the single pattern. If we change it to the actual single pattern, we'll get a little bit of a different take. Come in and with the latch too, you could make your own chords essentially. When you add in a note, it's going to be on whatever step it's currently on. So if we added these in together, it would sound much different than adding them in later on, of course. And just like the other layouts, we can bring it up or down. and change the pattern. And take notes back out. Or change it back to straight trigger. A lot of options there. Still definitely a few bugs, but definitely could use some bug reports. Let's see, I think that's mostly it for the ARPS.